everybody, welcome back. So I wanted to show you something. I was just not going to film anything to do with painting this machine. This is that Davis, got apart a little bit ago. And sometimes when you pull off the paint and you put on that first coat of light primer, it reveals a multitude of issues. And this one definitely did. So when I was cleaning her up, I noticed a little bit of something here, and I thought, well, that's something. Maybe I'll need to put some filler or something on it. But I wasn't paying too close of attention to it. But as soon as this little coat of primer dried, I saw that we have issues down here. So basically, it looks like it was dropped on this corner at some point. Thankfully, this crack stops here at this support. So I think it's fixable, but it's going to be a process here. And I was looking at two different routes. I was going to look at silver soldering, which will involve heating it, putting in your flux, putting in your silver solder, and heating all of that. And I don't know that I feel confident doing that in this big of a place. I've only done small things before. So another route is totally cleaning up all of the paint and everything from all of these areas, top and bottom, wire wheeling it, polishing it up really good, and JB Weld, and then adding support to the JB Weld and things like that. And I think that is what I am going to do, and then I can sand it down on the top after it's cured and everything. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this cleaned up. Okay, now I have been cleaning. I've got my little patch pieces cut that are going to go in the various locations. And I've cleaned up where the crack is, and I flooded it with lacquer thinner to get any of the dust from, I used a wire wheel and then more lacquer thinner to wipe it. And if you remember from earlier, there was a little crack coming through here, and I can kind of start to see it right here, and then it disappears. And that's like the magic of primer. It'll show stuff that you can't really see with your naked eye. So since I can only see up to that point, I'm going to make sure that I get this covered. It's very, very hairline at that point. I don't even know if the camera will pick it up. Beyond that, I'll just put a thin coating, because if I can stop it here, you know, we're good. This one doesn't go all the way through to the top. This is the one that does. So, yeah, let me go ahead, go get my JB Weld and get it mixed up. You know, it's epoxy stuff, so you do a half and half mix, and I'll be right back. Okay, and my little container here feels rather light, so I'm really hoping I have enough to take care of my needs here. I think I do. That is it. She's all gone. Steel reinforced epoxy. That is what I need. Okay, let me get this stirred up until it is a uniform color. And thankfully it's not instant. You do have some time to mess with it, so that's great. All right, hang on one sec. All right, I've moved over here and set it upside down on my wood vise so that nothing will get damaged here. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and blow this out with heat. To warm it up a little bit first so that hopefully this will start to flow in pretty good. Let's start over here with this invisible one. Yes, that is a blob. It is. Okay. I'm trying to keep this on the parts that I cleaned up and polished. Now, the crack itself kind of ends right here where my stick is. Okay. But I'm actually going to go a little further than that just so I have a little extra room to hold on to my little patch piece, which is this one. Just going to let that sit for a minute while I keep going along here. Don't worry, that's not the final product. Put this on here. Putting my patch piece here. And finally here. I'm going to do the top, which is honestly more superficial, after the bottom is completely done. So we're just going to focus on the bottom here first. Okay, I am going to hit it with more heat. The internet says that that is going to make it flow more into the cracks, and you know, since it's on the internet, it must be true. And you can see how that kind of flattened everything out, so I do believe that it was a good call. It's very moist at this point because of the heat. And I'm just going to kind of go around the edges of these little metal pieces. Kind of lock that in. Very thankful for nitrile gloves, which don't react to chemicals like vinyl ones do, you know. Okay, almost. There's a little more that I need right over here in this corner. Okay, and one more time, let's warm it up. Okay, so that's going to be it for right now. I want to let this dry for 4 to 6 hours before I come back and try to mess with it. And it really needs at least a day, in my opinion, to completely cure enough that I can test its strength. So I will see you back shortly. Okay, so welcome to honestly 48 hours later. I wanted to give it plenty of time to set up, and it is hard, very hard. So let's see, moment of truth here, what it's going to be like. Okay, so this is the front. As you can see, I cleaned off the primer from that area, and you can kind of see the crack. Not so much here, a bit of a gouge there, and then hairline out here. This part at the edge, this here was where it was, you know, very severed. But I'm feeling very secure about it right now. I really am. So I'm going to move forward with painting this one. It's going to be fun, lots of fun. But I just wanted to show you how I'm dealing with this. Now at this point, I could put body filler on here and get this, you know, smoothed out as possible. It does have a bit of a little thing there, a little sharp spot, so I'll probably have to file that down. And I just wanted to show you, I am just taking a little flat file and just going over it where that little sharp spot was. You can see it's taking it right off, so nothing going to give us a trouble there. Smooth that over. I think all is going to be good. Yep, all is good, all is good. But I think everything from the bottom is going to hold it secure. So just wanted to show you that. Right now I have that VS3 in my paint booth, so I will not get to painting this one until tomorrow, which is fine, because I'm going to touch this up anyway. So yeah, that's going to be it. So thank you so much for watching. There's my cat. She's ancient. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.